gentlemen, welcome back once again to week 6 on the Heat Check. We decided, let's just throw down right here in the middle of the floor in the interior and see how it works. And you all can listen to, Derek's lovely playlist. We have a new co-host sitting over here in Clayton's chair. Who are you?
My name is Richard Roma.
And what's your...
It just cost me $6,000.
I'm sorry?
$6,000.
I cost you $6,000.
That's right.
I don't know how that...
Hey, let me buy you a pack of gum. I'll show you how to chew it.
I mean, that's pretty rude.
Where did you learn your trade, you stupid fucking cunt?
Look, I don't take kindly to this treatment.
What are you going to do about it, asshole?
I'm going to go on to the next guest host, that's what.
Yes.
This guy.
What's up, shitheads? It's me, your boy, the #1 fuckboy! From Northampton County, $1,000 town, I'm that pipe screensaver. I podcast for free, I get paid to sit around. I'm sexually attracted to dink. What about me? What about fuckboy? Brian Howells, yeah.
Fuck you.
But yeah, we're here. We have a nice cozy trio here. Well, kind of cozy, except for this other dude.
I humiliated you. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Let's see though. We got some business. We got to recap the action here. I mean, I'll start right in on myself. What was probably the closest game of the week, as I went up against Dion, and I just barely prevailed. By a score of 117.9 to 114.9, and in kind of like the recurring check-in on the team that is named after both quarterbacks, Dion chose poorly.
That was a Monday night game. Thank God Travis Kelce got you some points this week.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better about Travis Kelce. That's 2 straight weeks of him, kind of doing what he should have been doing not only the first 3 weeks, but all of last season.
Taylor Swift was there.
Yeah, I know. Taylor Swift was there, so I owe her an apology. I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm sorry I called you that. But you know what? Taylor Swift generally does best when she's spurned. And in turn, so does Travis. Clayton, in absentia, put up what is probably the highest score in the league yet. At what was it, 180?
179 to 113.
Yeah, good Lord. He took it to Mark. And that was just brutal. What an absolute thrashing.
Jamar Chase with 41 points.
41 freaking points. He had 3 players post plus 20, and the only player who posted in single digits was my sweet baby half pickleback George Pickens.
You fairy.
Fuckboy, how did you do?
It was a good match. It was October 16th, 1995. Monday Night Nitro. Chris Benoit versus Eddie Guerrero.
Oh boy.
And
this is fraught with implications.
Chris Benoit came out on top, and just like Chris Benoit, I'm taking everyone out.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what do you think of that, Ricky?
How fucked up you are.
Well, there's something you pointed out on the league chat was that all the podcast personalities are 1, 2, 3 at the top of the standings now,
including Dion #4.
Cool.
Which he was on the first episode, first week or something.
A bunch of people were in the draft episode, but like once we got the actual league rolling, it's just been us. Although, we're forgetting Derek here.
You idiot.
Who's a little bit of an outlier. But he's also contractually obligated to be here, so I'm not sure that it counts. The selling point here, folks, is that you want to make time in your schedule to come get on the Heat Check and get the rub and become great at fantasy like we are.
You get that Heat Check bump.
Yeah. Our game of the week, as we designated last week, was Lorenzo versus friendly neighborhood bartender Derek. And Lorenzo managed to get on the board with a score of 122 over Derek 106. We almost got to hear from Lorenzo this week. He wanted to call in, but the schedules didn't quite work out. So we'll try to get him on next week.
Could this be the Don's comeback?
I think that possibly it's going to be the Year of the Don Part 2. But meanwhile, that's going to put the friendly neighborhood bartender in trouble because what time like the present to get into the punishment watch?
It's official. You suck.
We have a slight change here. Mark is still in there occupying the 12 spot, but with his loss to Lorenzo, we have a new number 11, and that is, in fact, Derek, who will have to perform the Snyder. And, I mean, number one, fuckboy, you just got to be licking your chops at the writing
I'm licking a lot of things.
What do you think is like what's good fodder? What's good like joke fodder? Like, you know, obviously this stuff comes naturally to you, but we're all going to have to write stuff. What are some perhaps early tips in terms of subject material?
Just make fun of his general appearance, his long hippie hair.
Yeah.
Just the way he stands in the shower, generally.
The general look of like a guy on a riverboat who cheats at dice, like
against Mel Gibson.
Hey, look at that! It's time to hear from our friendly neighborhood bartender, Derek. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. Been a little better.
Yeah. We saw that it didn't go so well. We were just talking about how it didn't go so well for you. And you've dropped into the 11th spot.
Yeah, I was doing my own Fury battle with the Tank Wars with Tank Dell
versus Bigsby.
Tank Dell on my bench, and then every time I saw a single-digit number running back score, it was Tank Bigsby and not ETN.
It was like the Battle of Kursk.
Right. To which I say, look, thanks a lot, Danny.
Oh my God! You know what I just noticed? The house music in here is by the band. All right, quick! Let's hear what the fuckboy's been ruminating about.
Okay, so nothing pairs with football quite like beer and food. So right now I'm gonna list some foods I love to consume during a football game. Fish sticks.
What?
Salmon.
What?
Trouser trout.
Oh.
Dander muffins.
What?
Low tide ceviche.
What?
Thrift store Caesar salad.
What?
Beef kombucha.
What?
Lehigh River paella.
What?
Sun-dried ketchup.
What?
Hot dog water.
What?
That's so gross.
String cheese.
Worse than the hot dog water.
Head cheese.
What?
Throat yogurt.
What?
Butt custard.
What?
Blueberries.
What?
Strawberries.
What?
Dingleberries.
What?
Candy flavored candy.
What?
Goldfish jerky.
What?
Navajo cave cheese.
What?
Tofuti cooties.
What?
Penis pasta.
What?
Squirrel sausage.
What?
Buffalo wings.
What?
Turkey breast.
What?
And chicken pussy.
Oh, what a big man you are!
Back to the action. Now, we have identified as the game of the week this week to be, interestingly, Justin Buka and FX versus Migs and the Bubble Guts. Now, they have already done their waiver wire pickups and everything, and they have already reset their rosters, and the projections have them at a dead even 50-50, which is pretty fascinating. So we want to put an eye on this one. with strong fantasy quarterbacks, Kyler Murray versus Jordan Love, and a returning A.J. Brown against a foundering Cleveland Browns team. Which, speaking of, that is A.J. Brown is on Mig's team. But Buka has Amari Cooper, the sole bright spot on that same foundering Browns team, is likely to get a lot of action against what is kind of a iffy Eagles secondary. So I don't know. There's a lot of interesting angles here.
Yes.
I don't know, fuckboy. What do you see? Anything else?
It's going to come down to the quarterbacks. See what games they have. Both can be on and off. I mean, I think Love versus Arizona's defense might be pretty good.
That's kind of the funny thing, is that they're playing against each other in the same real life game.
Yeah.
So Love versus Murray, you're gonna outduel each other up there. I don't know. We'll see. Best of luck to Miggs and Buka as they fight it out. If now this will be Miggs off to a very strong start. He's got a 4-1 record, and Buka is sitting there at 1-4, trying to get himself back into contention. We'll see how they do.
It's doable. Don't give up. Nobody give up.
Fuck you.
All right, that's enough, Ricky. All right, guys. Well, we've still been getting pretty strong listenership on the channel, and I think that with the recitation of the 5-star review last week, we've actually got it has opened the floodgates. So our number one producer, Fuckboy, has got us another one to read out here. Let's hear it.
All right. I'd also like to thank our 100 of views on YouTube. This 5-star review is brought to you by Rory Bin L. Is this some kind of Groundhog Day scenario where it's week 4 every week and I have experienced the Eagles getting buccaneered repeatedly until I learned to play jazz piano and Andy McDowell decides I'm not that much of a prick anymore? Because if it is, I hope it's not too early for flapjacks. 5 stars. Wow.
Well, thanks, Rory. Gentlemen, it's been a weird week as we're in here and not out there. We've never done this before. Feels very off. But hopefully it was whimsical and fun, regardless. In spite of one of us.
I'm gonna have your job, shithead.
Let's see. Number one fuckboy, is there anything that you want to chip in before we get out of here?
I didn't mean that Benoit comment. I'm sorry. I take it all back.
All right. I hope everybody listened to the end before they started writing angry reviews. I guess we'll find out next week. Ricky, you got anything?
I find out whose fucking cousin you are. I'm gonna go to him and figure out a way to have your ass. Fuck you!
All right. I will not be inviting you back.
That's right.
Listen. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening. We appreciate you. And have fun this week. Enjoy the games. Good luck. And we will see you next week, hopefully out on the deck.
Leaving cheers right
Fuck you!